everyone, Sophia here. Welcome back to my Etsy shop, Frenchy and Tubby. All the items I'm going to feature today will be live in the shop tomorrow, Friday, October the 10th at 5 p.m. I have 7 items plus 2 pieces of jewelry. It seems to be a pattern lately. And let me start with the one in the thumbnail. First, I gotta put on my specs because blind as a bat here. Much better. Okay, item number 1 that was in the thumbnail. You can't get any more mid-century modern than this. Obviously, you recognize that this is a chip and dip dish. It's really cool. This is by Rita Glasses. It's from the late 50s, very early 1960s. The pattern is referred to as pink flash or cranberry or ruby ombre, and I think you can see that. It starts with a pink here, and it's actually a light pink throughout, but it's got a little bit of an ombre here. So it comes with a large bowl with a really cool shape and a smaller bowl. So you put your dip in here and your chips here. You can use them separately, so this comes off like this, right? So you can take that off its little armature, put it to the side and just use it like this if you want. It's really cool. These were the rage back in the 50s and 60s. Very kitsch, very MCM. Everybody who had kind of like cocktail hour at their house would have something like this. So let me show you the bottom part. It's got a little bit of loss here. It's at the bottom, you don't really see that, but you can definitely see the color on this, right? And it's got a really cool triangular shape in pretty good condition when considering that this is quite old. And let me show you the little ball. Same shape for the little ball on its little metal armature. It's a little tricky to take it out. Hold on, here we go. Okay, so here's the little ball. In much better shape, by the way. No scratches on it. Same thing. And then you insert it on the flat part like this, and it rests on here. The metal has a little bit of tarnish and tone loss expected when considering its age. And then again, you place this on the flat part, and now you have a chip and dip dish. So this is really cool, and again, this is Rita Glasses. The cranberry, ombre, or pink flash, whichever way people have referred to it, and it's easy to store. You just take that out, put that in, and here we go. So if you're planning holiday parties, those are very Christmassy in terms of the colors because it's pretty much red. It would look great on a buffet table. Put your lime tortilla chips and your guacamole in here and you're ready to go. Item number 1. When I come back, crystal. Okay, so I've learned my lesson to not put hand cream before I film anything because now I'm leaving prints everywhere. This is a vase I featured in one of my thrift with me. I still haven't been able to identify it. Everything I found online for this particular vase says that it's German crystal, late 60s. It's definitely vintage. It is 24% lead crystal. It's a really nice vase. It's a solid piece. It's very heavy. And the pattern is, I'm going to call them little arrows. I mean, clearly, right, the arrows. But then you have thumbprints all around. Kind of a restricted mouth here, so it's definitely for tall canes with big blooms. So you can do hydrangeas in this, you can do tiger lilies, any kind of bloom that's rather large, because what you want is the vase to be kind of small at the bottom and your bouquet to be overpowering it, right? You don't want something ridiculously small that ends up like this. So not for irises, let's put it that way, and nothing drooping either. But it's a really nice vase. Look at the quality of this crystal. So if it's German, it's Blair crystal, which means lead crystal, and I believe it is. Everybody online says they don't have a name for it, but that it is German crystal. Beautiful starburst. at the bottom, or sundial. It's a cool vase. Classic form, classic shape. If you're looking for a vase, this is also very inexpensive for crystal. Item number 3. Am I going too fast? I don't know. I have to edit this plus another video, so I'm kind of going a little fast. I apologize. Item number 3. Ooh, okay. So this, for those of you who know, you already recognized it. This is Lancaster glass, and it's called cane Landrum because of the cane pattern here, you know, the cane chairs. All right, this is depression glass. This is from the 1930s, and I'm hoping it shows. Maybe if I put it against a white background, you'll see that this is actually yellow, and they call this topaz, also known as yellow, but this is the topaz color. It's a sandwich plate. Could be a cake plate, but it's mostly sandwich because it's not flat. Usually cake plates are flat, and it's got beautiful handles on either side. This is in perfect condition. I don't even have a scratch in the middle of it. And then it's pressed glass. It looks etched, but it's not. It is pressed. Look at this pattern. Is beautiful. This is a very nice plate, and the color would be perfect for an Easter. Oh, I think the topaz color really shows here. So great for Easter, great for the holidays. Serve sandwiches, cookies, your Christmas cookies. Ooh, look at this color. Isn't that nice? So they call it cane because of this little pattern here. I think at some point, someone in your life had dining room chairs with this cane pattern on it. It's pressed, so all of the pattern is on the underside, and this is all solid. And you can see not a scratch, not a chip, nothing. It's like brand new. Lancaster Glass Company, 1930s depression glass. This is almost 100 years old. How about that? I think it's beautiful. Depression glass came in different colors, you know that. There was obviously clear, green, pink, some light blue. Trying to think. And this topaz color. I can't think of any other color for depression glass. And this is just beautiful. I can't believe it's almost 100 years old. It's in such great condition. So think about your holiday table this year. Ooh. The yellow is really nice, that topaz color. I like this. Okay, when I come back, porcelain. So this is another item that I featured in one of my Thrift With Me videos. This is a trinket dish. It's not an ashtray. It just has two little thumb rest right here on either side. And look at the pattern. And you're probably thinking, what's the big deal? Nice gold edges. Okay, well, let's look at the back of it. And the back of it, stamped right here, Malbec, which is a company coming out of Limoges, France. And right here, it says copy. You want to hear it in French. Copie d'un décor Sèvres du XVIIIe siècle. Copy of a Sèvres factory pattern from the 18th century. So Malbec, the porcelain company from Limoges in France, has reissued 18th century Sèvres patterns. And if you don't know, the Sèvres factory is out of Paris, and it is the most high-end porcelain maker in France. So these guys out of Limoges recreated some of the patterns that I believe must have gone into the public domain. This is actually quite old. This is from the late 70s. So definitely vintage. And it's a very pretty pattern. And look, the whole thing is in perfect condition. The gold on it is perfect. So what do you do with this? So trinket dish. If you want to serve nuts in it, you can. olives, of course you can, but it's mostly a catch-all. So you put it in your entryway. If you have like one of those console table, it would be perfect on a nightstand. Put your earbuds in it, maybe your smartwatch if it doesn't need to be recharged, and pair of earrings, your wedding ring, perfect size for that. Or you put it on your dressing table, couple of lipsticks, you know, lip balm, whatever. I think it's very pretty, very, very pretty, and in amazing condition. This is also something that was very well cared for, because again, if you look, the 24 karat gold doesn't even show any kind of fading. Beautiful little trinket dish. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, so we're going back to mid-century modern and mid-century modern America, barware. There was a few companies that specialized in very intricate barware, and those glasses, sometimes pitchers, came in a series. You could get the whole set: highball, lowball, whiskey, tumblers, little shot glasses, you name it. But what they had was 24 karat design on them. And over the years, a lot of them got broken and they're becoming rare to find. One of those companies was Culver. And Culver is probably by far the one that is the most sought after, the most collected, and also the most expensive when you find those. And I here have 4. That particular pattern is called gold brocade. Here are lowballs, Culver gold brocade glasses. I have 4. I'm encouraging you to go online and find out how much people are asking for these. We're talking upwards of $200 for 4. That's how rare and hard to find these are. Not just the pattern, but Culver in general. So let me give you a white background. We're going to use the Malbec for that. And maybe you're going to be able to see. First of all, they are in impeccable condition. It's almost like a filigree, right? And there's no fading. It's 24 karat gold. There's no fading on them. I don't have a single one of them where I can say, hey, you know what, this one is not as good as the others. Maybe if I go like this, you'll see the design better. Look at this. Very Moroccan, very Middle Eastern. I think that some people refer to it as the Hispaniola or something like this pattern, but it's really gold brocade. They don't have the Culver signature, but they definitely are Culver. And I have 4. So here's 1. So if you want to elevate your barware, these are the ones for you. Anybody who is into mid-century modern, these are from the 60s, by the way, very early 60s, possibly 1963. And they did a lot of them. And I've sold quite a few Culvers on my in my shop. And here's the 4th one. I just want to show you that they are all in amazing condition. Here's the bottom. The bottom has this little round thing here. They're mouth blown and press into a mold, and then they apply this as almost like a sticker, really. So over time, if you put them in a dishwasher, they become faded, the gold is gone. Those that are still in excellent, like new condition like this, I don't anticipate that they're going to stay too long in the shop. So these are referred to as low ball. They really are sort of shot glasses, really. They are absolutely beautiful. And again, I have 4. When I come back, we're staying in glass. Okay, this is super cute. Super, super cute. I know it's not Easter, but it's it's too cute to pass. This is obviously not crystal, it's glass. Trinket box. Let's do the test. It's a little bit deeper in terms of sound. It's a beautiful egg with a pineapple design on it, but the little surprise is when you open it, at the bottom it says Avon Mother's Day 1977. So I'm not very familiar with Avon in general, but I believe that they probably issued one of those every year for quite some time, because otherwise why would they date it at the bottom, right? So again, it says Avon Mother's Day 1977. So it's quite old. It's a very nice little trinket box. Maybe it was sold with candies in it, I'm not sure, a piece of jewelry, but it's obviously something that people collected and still collect today. So you can use it for Easter, but you can also use it for jewelry or on the coffee table and put a couple of, why not add one of my favorite Jordan almonds to it. I think it's really cool. It's very inexpensive, not because it's Avon, but because it's glass instead of being crystal. But it's a nice little egg. This part doesn't stay flat, only this one. The underside has this really nice diamond pattern, which you can see better right here. And then again, the top has those thumbprints on the side and what looks to me like a pineapple design on top. So it's a sign of hospitality, I believe. The Avon 1977 Mother's Day trinket box made of glass. Okay, one more piece of glass before I take a break. This is really nice and it's very different. So this is a relish dish. 1, 2, 3 compartment. To me, it would be perfect for a block of cream cheese right here, and then you put chives on one side and maybe some nuts or dried fruit on the other side, and it's ready to serve. This is Cambridge glass and it's from the 1950s. The pattern is very much like a cross. It's a mix of clear and frosted glass. It is in perfect condition. The pattern is called Caprice by Cambridge Glass. I really like this, and it's quite a heavy piece. It's definitely a cross if you look right here, right? So again, perfect for Easter. Can use it for any holiday really. Block of cheese, nuts, chives, or you can use it for relish. If you want to do your cranberry jelly right here, you know, the big block of cranberries, cranberry sauce in a can, you can put that in the middle, and then pecan on one side, other nuts on the other side, or sliced orange or raisins. Be perfect. Look at this. Very nice pattern. 1950s Cambridge glass. Clear and frosted. Clearly a cross. It doesn't have to be. It could be a clover pattern. It doesn't have to be a religious item. But to me, it just looks like a cross. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's more of a clover leaf. So it might be a good luck dish. I don't know, but I like it. Okay, when I come back, pieces of jewelry. One of them is mine. So jewelry requires a little bit more of a close-up. I here have a pair of clip-on earrings from the mid-1960s by Lisner. Here's the back. They are in really good condition, and they are kind of like a rope pattern with a leaf right here at the bottom. They are very, very cool. This is truly a timeless design. I'm going to model them for you, but I gotta remove my screwbacks. So these are kind of directional because you can see the leaf goes like this a little bit. So you put this one here. They are so comfortable. You absolutely do not feel them. I know that sometimes people are hesitant about wearing clip-ons because they're afraid that they're going to hurt your earlobes. But you know, there's like little things that you can add, right? Little cushions that you insert right here, and they're very inexpensive. They literally are like gloves for the back of your clip, but these don't hurt at all. Look at how pretty. Now there is a proper way of putting clip-ons. If you're afraid that they're going to hurt, all you have to do is pull your lobe like this. You just pull the lobe, stretch it, put your clip on and release, and you won't feel anything. Look at these. Aren't they nice? I think they're very elegant, and they are timeless, absolutely timeless. You could totally wear these today. Very nice. I wish I had the necklace to go with it. I will be looking for it, and if I do find it, I'll put it in the shop. So whoever gets those, hang on, because I may be able to find the necklace and possibly the bracelet. Listener, early 60s to mid 1960s, and they are marked Listener, and they are marked Listener with the copyright, so we know it's after 1955. My last piece of jewelry, I purchased something so I could showcase it. And last week, if you watched the video, I said I was going to purchase something specific so I can showcase necklaces, and I did. I bought a little stand for necklaces. This here is a late 1950s, very early 1960s Coro choker. This is a true choker. It is really, really tiny. So what do we have here? We have Coro jewelry, which you know is one of my absolute favorite with BSK. This is beautiful flowers in silver tone, and each flower has a aurora borealis, blue aurora borealis in the center. Can you see the sparkle on this? It's a paperclip chain, shepherd's hook with the little ball here, and it is signed Coro right here in script with the copyright. So it's after 1955, but because of the way it's written, they change their signature over time. You can date it to late 50s, very early 1960s. Now this is a true choker, and this was mine. I've had it and I just don't wear it, and I'm going to show you why, because I'm a hefty girl. So I can put it on, but I can only wear it on the very last, I should have this out a little bit. I can only wear it on the very last clip because it's 11 inches. So if you're much fit, it's not choking me, but this is basically the way it's worn, as a true choker around your neck. It's 11 at its maximum length. So again, this is a true choker. It's going to go on your throat, 11 inches maximum. So if you're skinnier than me, it will go down a little bit unless you put it on the last link. Then it will be, again, a true choker. But you can extend it. All you have to do really is take this one out right here and just add a little bit of a chain. Nobody's going to notice that this is attached to a different chain if it dangles in the back, right? So if you do that, if you add a little bit, then you can have it down some more like this. You just have to add about 2.5 inches to it. Chokers usually are 11 to 14. It's in amazing condition. Okay, I've had this for some time, and again, I just don't wear it, so I might as well just sell it. Isn't it nice? I think it's very pretty. Okay, another thing you could do is add a ribbon on the back and just tie it with a ribbon. That would allow you to open it a little bit more, but it's not uncomfortable. Okay, and you know I'm not a skinny girl. Okay, so if you are much thinner than me, then you won't have any problem with it. I think it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. So here it is again on its little présentoir. Ah, it's really nice. What a beautiful piece. Very fancy. Okay. Or, you know what? It would be a beautiful necklace for a teenage girl too. They tend to be a little bit skinnier than us ladies. So these are my 7 items plus 2 pieces of jewelry going into the shop starting tomorrow at 5 p.m. That's Friday, the 10th of October. Which ones are my favorite? Well, obviously this, but I'm willing to let it go. Definitely the Culver glasses. I think absolutely beautiful. And I really like, surprise, I really like this dish. I think this is cool. It's not expensive, but I think it's just beautiful. It's so elegant and it's different, definitely different. Yeah, block of cheese in the middle. Okay, nuts and cranberries, dry cranberries from the 50s Caprice. Tell me down below which ones are your favorite. Is it the necklace, the vase, the little Malbec dish or 1930s depression glass in topaz color? And again, all of these items will be live in the shop tomorrow, Friday the 10th of October at 5 p.m. And if you follow me on Instagram, either at Frenchy and Tubby or at My Great Challenge, I have started to showcase my collection of brooches with brooch of the day. I think I'm on number 5. This is going to last for months, okay? And one of the reasons why I want to do this is not just to showcase my gorgeous brooches, but also to educate. So if you want to learn more about vintage jewelry, watch those videos because I tell you a little bit in the description about the manufacturer or the method used to create those beautiful pieces. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week. Bye!